beautiful souls out there. I hope you're able to get out in nature like Starlight is. Woo! Wow. So anyway, I love you all, and this is Starlight, and I'll tell you what. This is so beautiful out here. So this is one of those places Starlight doesn't want to leave, but I need to because I got pants on and long sleeves, so definitely got to cool off and get something else on. And besides, I'm going to need more water. And so anyway, I love you all, and make sure you protect your energy. It's so vitally important. You know, we are in a spiritual warfare, and we've been in a long freaking time. But now, because of the end times, you know, that we've been into also for a long time, you definitely got to protect your energy. So I love you so much, and thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you. Yes, you and you and you and you. Can't forget you over there and you over there. So thank you, all of you who are here loving and supporting Starlight. And guess what? We can't do this alone. We all need each other, and that's how this works. You know, you think you can do it on your own, you can't. You need help. We all need each other. And also, if there's anyone that would love to send any love donations on my Cash App, you can, and I will have the information here. Ping! Plus, before I start this video, now, okay, today, this is going to be a fun video, and you might think I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. I'm just waking up. So this video is let's play a game. Starlight, let's play a game. Oh, let's play a game, Starlight. Okay, we're going to play a game today. And the game of life, because many of us, or many, not us, but many people in the world, they don't really understand what reality really truly is. They've been lied to and deceived, thinking that this reality is what they've been told it is, but it's not. So because we are in a stimulation in a matrix, and I know some of you are so tired of hearing it, but that's okay. You're gonna make it through this, because these videos are here. I'm telling you, I'm giving you some information on these videos that you might not make any sense, but if you really check out what I'm telling you on these videos and see for yourself, but you got to do the work. If you don't do the work, it's gonna freaking hurt. I'm telling you, it's gonna freaking hurt. And I'm making these videos to make your life easier, not harder. But if you don't um, take action, you know, and just like a manual, you know, if you got a book and it's teaching you how to put something together, and you skip parts, you skip steps into building something, guess what? It ain't gonna come together, you know? And that's what happens to a lot of people. They don't want to do the freaking work. They just want it to automatically come together without applying, you know, without doing the work. You've got to do the work. You know, don't get mad at other people, you know, that are giving you the details and how to do things. If you don't do all the work, it's gonna blank hurt. And and if you just, hey, I don't want to do that, but I'll do this, and you know, and then things don't work out, and then you get upset with somebody because you didn't do the whole thing. You got to do all of it, you know, doing the I am affirmations, waking up with a good positive attitude. There's a whole list of things to do to make this work, and it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. So let's play a game. So that is special out there for someone out there, is let's play a game. And because this is like this is a stimulation, and we are like in a video game, you know, and this is my avatar here. This is Starlight's avatar. Of course, everybody's avatar is different. And so here we go to play so I've already been on this trail, but now I'm heading out of this trail. And really, just like a video game, you know, there's things that you got to collect in a video game. And on this trail here, you know, we're going backwards, and I'm going to have to do this in parts. So Starlight's going to kind of put this all together. But you got to pay attention to things, see signs. And like right here, you know, there's something hanging in the tree. What the heck is that? It's no accident that this hat is in the tree. And you're thinking, well, Starlight, somebody lost a hat and somebody just placed it there. But just like a dream, what does it mean when you find, you know, it's like a brown hat, you know, what does it mean when you find a brown hat? So those are clues. Now, I'm not sure which way I went earlier, but we're just going to go this way. So I'm going to show you things that I found on my way in on this trail. So that is one of the clues, like it's a clue, just like a video game. When you know, Starlight has not played a lot of video games in her life, mainly Mario Brothers. You know, I played that when my kids were little, and did I like it? Yes, I did. So, so anyway, and here's other things. I'm going to just show you what I was thinking as I was going through here. So this is really cool because I take these as like signs from the universe, is what the universe is telling me. See, now there, once upon a time, this big old tree fell across and you couldn't get through. But it's letting, you know, to me, this is letting me, you know, obstacles, in which it's showing me that, you know, something has been removed so I can easily walk through here. You might think this is crazy, this is mad, Starlight, what the heck are you smoking? Nothing, exactly. You know, this is crazy stuff out here, but, you know, like, there's many times in our life, there's obstacles in the way, and there's things that we need to do in order for those obstacles to be removed, you know, and it's there's a lot going on in our reality that we're not even aware of. So, in this game, in this stimulation that you're gonna play, some of you might do these things without even realizing what you're doing, as far as going out for a hike or going out in public or going out here, going there, wherever you go. You might be doing it with, you know, because that's what was going on with Starlight, is I wasn't even aware that I was already doing stuff until I got on this journey, this mission with God, is that, you know, I find things, and it's no accident how I found those things. They all are clues. And so you got to really pay attention to things that you see in your everyday life, and even like on a hiking trail. And here we go. So even like a video game, there's times in a video game you might have to, you know, imagine that, you know, this bridge here. No, a bridge has a meaning. You know, what does it mean, you know, to see a bridge and a dream mean? So these are clues about your own. Isn't this a beautiful picture? So what does it mean when you see a bridge, you know? And there's a little iguana out here. It's hard to see him, but there he is. So that's another clue as far as this video game of life goes. And so Starlight, I don't want to scare the little guy or girl. And so what does it mean, you know, to be going over a bridge? See, I went from one side to the other. This is all clues to the things that you need to pay attention to. And it sounds crazy, and that's why people need to slow down, because they're not even paying attention to what they're experiencing close up in their own reality. This video game of life is, you can't see it, but there's a squirrel behind that tree right there, playing around, being a squirrel. So I don't know if it's where it's gonna come out, because you never know with squirrels. They are very funny, and they move around a lot. But what does it mean when you see a squirrel? You know, and there's many animals that I've noticed on this path here, and those are all clues. And even the sounds that you hear out here is, right now I can't do it because I'm not really hearing too much noise out here except for the cars behind me. But there is a squirrel. I don't know where it went. It might have already snuck up, but its tail was sticking out. So I don't know where he went, or she. Can't just think that it's a boy or a girl, but there it is. There it is. So and there's another one. So whoops, it's going up so fast. So These are all clues to your own, you want to know what the universe is trying to tell you, because we're all connected to the universe. And the more, you slow down and really get in touch with the universe by getting out in nature, the more you'll be aware of your own reality and what the universe is speaking to you about. And here we go. I went out here earlier, so now I'm just backtracking. But there's no accidents or coincidences out in this universe. So Starlight came out here earlier, so I already know what I'm gonna find. And don't mind the noise out here because the cars are out here. But Starlight came out here earlier. I'm just gonna put my chair down here for now and jump down here. Ugh. So here's, whoopsie, there's a lot of, like graffiti out here. Starlight doesn't actually mind graffiti as long as they don't, I don't mind graffiti like this out here because it's out, out in the, and on a trail. It's not on somebody's property, but I like, like this is Gator, it's beautiful artwork. Other stuff on here is not so beautiful. But see, so this reality, you want to check things out because there's messages out here. You're thinking, what kind of freaking joke is this, girl? What are you smoking, Starlight? Well, this is funny. Who would ever think, by going out here, there's no accidents or coincidences. But I came out here earlier, and yeah, there's some crap out here. I'm looking for it. So, like, I'm looking, where was it? See, now, I don't know. I gotta check out later on. Romans 3:16. Then, they also have, they got pictures. John 3:16, I know that verse. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. So, see, isn't that wonderful how somebody put that out here? And what else did I see out here? I gotta look for it now. Where is it? Because today I received, oh, right here it is. Right here it says, did you know 1111 is an angel number, and that's my 1111 today. So it's amazing how, just by going off the trail, and a lot of times we gotta face our, I didn't even want to go over on this side of the trail. You know why? To be honest with you, Starlight does not like crossing roads. I've been like that my whole life. I don't like crossing roads. And ooh, what's in here? Oh no, Starlight, don't go in there. Starlight, something's gonna happen. Look at that. They even, just like a video game, so I'm gonna have to come in here because I didn't notice this before because, but there's a number 25, and so that's a number for me to look up. For some reason, I gotta face my fear, and there's 3 rocks, just like in a video game, is to come in here and jump on these rocks. See, there's gonna be messages in here. There's a tunnel in here. This is high. Lost cat. Woo, Starlight, actually, I got my backpack on, so let's see what kind of things are, so this is about facing your fears, and so Starlight's just gonna zoom down here, and of course they really covered up so much on here, one thing after another. I got my folding chair behind me somewhere laying down, so there's 25 again. So who knows what that number 25 means? Sometimes I have a hard time reading graffiti. So now we're on the other side. There might be something out here that I need to see on this side. So, ooh, a butterfly. A yellow butterfly. See, these are all signs from the universe. And I was asking the universe to help me to find something, so you never know, it might be out here. But this is how this matrix stuff goes, is to, you know, I won't be able to go through the other side of this because I don't know, maybe I can. It's gonna get me stuck though. So but you kind of got to be an investigator out here and see. There's that 25 number again. So, you know, definitely that has been a number for me, a message for me. And it's hard to say where, because they write all over in here. Isn't it scary, Starlight? See, this is the whole thing, is you've got to face your fears. I'm out here, I say I'm alone, but the universe is with me all the time. So, but this is what it's like, is that you gotta face your fears. And I'm just looking around. Let's see. Starlight's gonna be brave here and jump over the side, because other people have been out here. So this is what it's about. It's about letting go of fear. And like I was saying earlier, is I didn't even want to cross the road. I was actually heading the opposite way. I said, screw that, too many cars going on the road, you know. And there was a lady that was helping people to cross the street because the kids need to go on the other side. And so, let's see, no enemies within, no enemies without. See, now there's artwork in here. Somebody, isn't that so beautiful? See, I would have missed out. Because sometimes, you know what, people come down here and, you know, it's like the universe, God actually gets them to come out here to do stuff like this. Jesus saves, you know. I'm looking for what else out here am I supposed to be looking for. Let's see, to love or to love. See, there's so many things out here. Where was it? Well, of course, there's some things we don't want to see. F Trump. You know, so this is about, you really kind of have to let go of fear. And always, you know, like, there's that number 25 again. What does that say? Free Palestine. So yeah, you never, now, that is a message backwards, I think. So, well, of course you get fart. Let's see. So these are just examples as far as, you know, finding signs from the universe. So now there's a number 522. Awake. Let's see, it says, I need to stay awake. See, there's all kinds of stuff out here. Let's see, I see a big ass message down here. All about peace and love. So you never know. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff out here. It would take more time to do this. But 25 is definitely a message out here I'm getting besides other little things here and there. So Starlight is going to go back out the other way. Okay, so in this game of life, let's play a game, is you got to really pay attention. There's signs everywhere in this game of life, in the Matrix simulation game here, that, you know, they got all this stuff, you know, throughout movies and statements that people, you know, phrases that people made, movies, books, all that, you know. It's even a long time ago, when we had the old TVs, do you remember? You know, they would have this horrible sound that would come on your screen, and it would say, "This is just a test of the American broadcasting system," and then it would keep on going and saying stuff. So this is all this is, guys and girls. It's just a freaking test. So I will have a lot of work on this video because there's a lot of pieces that I've been doing throughout the day and taking breaks. So I hope you know, enjoy your hike or wherever you go. In some areas you really can't do all this because there's too much information, but for a hike, you know, when you go out for a hike, and you know, it's funny because people lose things, like somebody lost those keys, just like a dream, as I found. Dreams are amazing, you know. So it's no different than in this reality here, and that's how you can study it. Is what does it mean, you know, when you find a Ford keys or black keys or vehicle, you know, it's to a vehicle, and then it will give you information that the universe is actually trying to give to you. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I know there's a lot of pieces, but this is what I go through, and I've been going through this, and I'm learning even more and more. So I'm really making these videos to make your life easier, so you can understand and really know what you're supposed to work on, you know, because the universe is like a GPS guiding us, and the archangels, you know, and that is how you can get tapped in, and you know, things will go smoother, but not saying that it's never, it's not always easy, but it will go smoother for you. I love you so much. This is Starlight. Namaste. This is Starlight. Love, light, and peace. Thank you for watching. This is Starlight. Namaste. This is Starlight. Love, light, and peace.